doing this, aren't we? You're going to see my desktop here in a moment. Yeah, that's probably all we can do. So let's... Okay, this will have to do. But yes, we're playing 2 colorful puzzle games today. Starting off here with Dissembler. Flip tiles to form groups of 3 or more of the same color. So, pretty simple premise. Straightforward. I have to clear all tiles to solve the puzzle. Okay, this is a twofer. Ooh, okay, this is... Alright. We're starting to do non-symmetric things. That was pretty symmetric, though. Hello? I think we can just work our way down the spiral on this one. Yes. I should have counted everything to make sure we could do that. These are sideways flips. Oh, no. There we go. Okay, it got me. It got me. I'm rushing too much. I can't do that. Now, can you make a move without clearing pieces? No, you can't. Okay. So this one I think is probably just around the loop again. Yes. Ooh, okay. Now we need to move the pink up to the top, so we'll do that. Okay. The question here, ooh, that's actually going to be interesting. So yeah, I was about to say, like, if I were to take this, like this, that would leave only 2 of our peach, or 2 of our tan on the left and 1 of the tan on the right. So it's clearly not correct. We could do this, but then there's no way to flip again for the tan. So we can't really start... Oh, okay, we can do weirder things like that. Still don't want to, though. That obviously does nothing. It's not going to let me. So I think what I should do is start by getting rid of these top pieces here. Okay, yeah, that works. Based on how these L's are aligned, I think we need to do the very tops and very bottoms first. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we can keep each pair of colors just completely grouped. There we go. We do this. Awesome. Nope, that's not right. Do that first. There we go. Hello. Wait, okay, so this isn't... That's not a piece. That's opened. That's unfortunately colored. Ooh, okay, so hang on. I'm counting right now. We only have 5 of these dark grays, which means we have to get all of them at once. And that was definitely asymmetric. I think we can just work our way up this one. Yep. Hello. The dark color. That's something like a burgundy? It's not magenta. But we need to get all 3 of these together, and this does nothing for us right now. This does something, but that isolates the other pink. So, what I think I need to do first is this, then this, then this, then that. There we go. There's probably another way to do that as well. We don't want to do that first. That would ruin us. Or that. Or that. No, hang on, hang on. So the problem I'm seeing right now, first off, is the blue. How do we get all of the blue? Oh, I see. Again, migrate the blue. There we go. Ooh! Ooh, okay. I can do this, though. Creative. Okay, I've just solved 20 puzzles. Okay, there are 4 pinks. We want to do all of the pinks separately. I think what we need to do here is be slow. Nope, that's not right. So, that is a bad first move. That does nothing. Does nothing. Does a lot, but now we can't move that pink. So. What if we try... that's right where we left off last time. We start with this, what happens? I don't like that yet. There we go. Okay, that piece is open in the middle. Now, if we just solve the 2 sets of greens, that's bad. If we do this, that works. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Alright, we've got... That's obviously not good. That's not good. Oh, easy. We've got a Blossom in chat. I'm not a huge fan of Blossom. I don't even think... Hang on. I need to... pop out my Pokemon game here. Just so that I have it. Yes, sorry, you can now see everything. Oh no, every time I go to my Pokemon game, it's gonna pop this out, won't it? Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, maybe we won't play Pokemon at least not while we're trying to solve all of this. So, there are a few things we can do here. I think that'll do it. Okay, this is looking weird. That does nothing for us. So none of these outside moves do anything. We're going to create some sort of pinwheel effect here. Question is, how do we arrange it? If we just go through the middle, does that do anything? No, that's not going to be good at all. I don't like this. I don't like this. Wait, wait, wait. Oh, I see it, I see it, I see it. There we go. Oh, whoa, I got a shiny Blossom. That's cool. Okay, thank you. Thank you, game. If we just solve the green, then our blues are out. Blues are out. And we don't want that. But if we do it this way, there we go. Once again, very tempting to just try to solve some of these other small colors first. But no, it's not going to help us. This is going to, yes, that's bad. That does nothing. Hang on. Now, okay, now it's just the snake. Awesome, that works. Oh, this is the thing we saw before. Just move the color up the route. Okay. We have to migrate this red over here. So let's start with the obvious. And then that's actually quite bad. We need to migrate this way. Okay. And then once it's center, we can do that. Awesome. Ooh, okay. Now who's our migrating piece here? It's this red. There we go. You're already set. Oh, hang on. So because it's already set, it's going to flip on its own no matter what happens. So we need to actually break this up first. And then we can migrate upward. Okay, tricky. Okay. What have we got? So this pink has to come up with some of these. So we need a 3 pink and a 3 pink. So the obvious, not obvious, but my first thought is just do this. And that breaks a lot of stuff up. That's doing nothing for the moment. We can do this, we can do this. We can do this. Oh, that's bad, because now the green's not going to work. What was my first move that I did? What was that? So we need to get the green over, and we need to get the yellow up. Green. But that doesn't solve us for anything at the moment. What if we can't do that. Okay, what solves do we have? This is a solve. This is a solve. Those are only 2 options at the moment. So I think that one starts us off well. This. There we go. Interesting. So here's the thing. Like this kind of burgundy and this bright green, there are only 5 of them. So if we want, if these 3 things in the middle go away, then we're screwed. So immediately we just kind of have to do that. Just outright. And we can set things up over here. Same thing here. Here. There we go. I do quite like this game. Okay, so now is there a problem here? Is it okay if the middle sections just go away? I want to say yes, it's okay for the middle sections to just go away. So, we need to start setting up the rest of the matching. Let's just see what that looks like. Oh, purple's... Okay. So here, there's 3 of these, there's 4 of these, there's 4 of those. Ooh, okay, hang on. I'm trying to see if there's a good way to solve this without... Huh! Yeah, so if I just look at this side, there are 4 dark greens and the 4 kind of this mahogany thing. Because if I do like this to start with, that isolates that green just completely. That green is still isolated. So we could do this, let all these others go away, and see where that leaves us. I don't like that. I don't think I like that. Actually, this might be better. So the instant we do this, all of those go away. So we don't necessarily want to trigger that just yet. Move this over. This over. We do this. Oh, we're so close and yet so far. Because that leaves the... Either way, I have now isolated just one of the little mahogany things. Which is not something we want. We could start it like this. Oh, actually, that works out relatively well. So now we do this. We do this. We do this. There we go. That was just complete trial and error. I want to say I'm being smart, but that was just trial and error. There's no other way. So this... Alright. There are two ways to get rid of blues. We can do this, or we can do this. This seems better. Because this looks like it'd be harder to get the red across. So we're going to do this. Do this. Do this. That's not good. So this... No. There we go. Now we've just got the loop. Awesome. Oh, we've got more colors now. All right, what are our starting potential moves? So this guy can do that or that. Same thing, we've got a little green over here that can work. Pink's got a double option here. That could work, that could work. Now I can see this red has to move over. So if we want this red over, let's actually start here. Do this, do this, do this. Wait. That seems wrong. We messed something up there. We still definitely messed something up. So that can't do... This can now. And we're stuck. Now, based on the isolation things that we just saw. So now this is isolated. That makes that go even further away. Yeah, that's definitely not how we want to start that. What if we just start here? Isn't this just where I left off? This feels just where I left off. Yeah, because now that's isolated again. You can't make a move that isolates a piece like that. This is not isolated yet because we can do this. No. Yeah, but now the green is isolated. This one is tough. I just need to decide what our... No. That really isolates things. So what I'm seeing just to start with is that trying to start at the edges kind of makes sense. And we want to translate these somehow. Best way to do that is like this. But we're still here. We're still here. And yeah, we're starting to really get stuck up there. How can we fix that? How can we fix that? And also, how do we get this stuff solved? I keep just like not worrying about this, but we need to. We do that, we do that. We do this, we get a big isolation. We don't want that. We do this, we get a big isolation. We do this, we get a minor isolation. So we're already stuck over there. Do we get hints at all? Oh, we can pick a few puzzles ahead or back. This one's baffling me. Let's see if we can see about this one. Alright, it's not symmetric. We already can see that. So what do we need to do with it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 9 yellow pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blue pieces. Light blue. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 dark blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 green. So putting these green pieces together seems like it's going to be the most difficult thing. Seems like. Not necessarily will be. Can't pull that off just yet. That seems bad. We've already messed up. Already messed up. Actually, let's start with this. So that sets that part up. We're closer. And now we've separated everything. I'm already to the point in this game where I am just messed up. And now we've got some other weird puzzles going. Interesting. Oh, that's weird. First off, we do this. There we go. Easy enough. Where are the edges of this thing? Okay. Why is that a problem? Oh, okay, because the circles weren't matching. Ooh, okay, well that's straightforward enough. Now we're getting creative. This does that. This does that. Okay, unfortunate. That was the same thing I just did. There we go. first do all of these. Now that looks like... Oh, and it's all complete. Okay, we need to break this up somehow. Without... Oh no. Oh, okay, there we go. That's just gonna go away. Unless... This was what... Oh. Yeah. I was about to say that wouldn't have worked because I thought things would leave, but they didn't. It's doing nothing. Hang on a minute, hang on a minute. So we have 3 white circles, 3 blue circles that we need to slowly move over. I have no legitimate moves here. Alright, how do we flip some of these to start with? That does nothing. That feels like it should do something. Yeah, okay. How do I move all of these around? So this gives us... There we go. Oh, that's rude. So wait, this is a hole. I need to find something that will make these... There we go. Huh. Oh, I can take several at a time here. Is this just a slinky? It's not. I want to complete 3 at a time. Hang on. There we go. Ooh. So just trying to go up the middle doesn't really help any of us. Going across to the sides don't either. Which means we have to flip things on the edges. Oh, there we go. Got it. I don't got it. I do got it. There we go. Oh, that's freaky. And that's wrong. So I was trying to bring the blue half circles together. Well, that's never going to match up now because we're separated. Nope. This... Yeah, if we do this, that leaves us an isolated piece over here. We don't want to do that. no longer isolated, but this is not yeah, we're not getting anywhere with that. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 black pieces. Okay. Which means we either need to do a 4-3-3 or 2 groups of 5. Which sounds almost blasphemous. Clearly not. No. That's no, for sure. So it'll be 4. We start our 3-3 there, but I don't want to start 3-3 yet. That's a 4-3, which we don't want. I don't know, we could do something weird like that, but that does nothing for us. Okay, let's think. I'm focusing on the blacks. Let's focus on the tans, especially those 2 blue circles. So what I'm seeing already is this guy has to connect to this, which means it also has to connect to 2 others. Which already puts it in a weird spot. 4, 3, 3. Of course, now I've isolated everything. But that didn't seem so wrong, is the thing. If I do that, oh, that does us nothing. But if I do this, do that. Oh, our blacks are wrong. So no. How did I do that? I did this to start. No, I did not do that to start. I did this to start. Do this, do this, do this. Oh my lord! Okay. So the way I started thinking about that previous one was just make sure to connect the 2 blues. That was the approach that you needed to do. I just couldn't think it properly. Oh, that's annoying. Alright. This one's gonna be weird too. Okay. Get those done first. There we go. Hello, what does this do? Okay. Makes sense enough. Okay, so we can't get rid of the greens yet, the light greens. We can't get rid of the dark greens. We can't get rid of the reds. The only thing we can do is the pinks. Same as before. Only thing we can do is that. So those are process of elimination stuff. Okay, it is... There we go. Ooh! So that's... We don't want to start with either of those. We do want to start with either this or this. This seems better because it gives us the vertical motion through the rest. Oh, okay. Okay. I think what we need to do, we've got black stuffs down here that we can start with. Move the pink over, and just go around the bend. No, we can't. So I did that wrong. The first thing I did was correct. This was correct. This, I think, then, that doesn't... That's what we want. So now we move the pink over, and we can do the rest. Okay, okay, that works. It'll be crazy when we start layering some of these strategies together. Red. Yeah, okay, and there we go. Cannot solve for pink or green at the moment, but we can do this. That's not right. Is it? Because, yeah, then we have 4... Because this guy gets completely isolated. Those two get isolated. Again, tan and dark green get isolated. Okay, now they're not isolated yet. But the greens will get pulled out. I don't like this. Because this just does that, which is awful. I guess where we were before. We do this, that gets isolated, and we don't want that. And that's left out. Yeah, just doing this, dumb. I've said it like 3 times already. Now the problem here what am I missing here? We want to trigger I think it's one of the it's gotta be one of those two. We already know that's wrong. No. Start with this one. Oh, there we go, there we go. Wow, that took a while. It looks to me like we can do this, do that. Those out of the way. Do that, okay. Now what? So we want to trigger... I think that might be a good start. Oh, hang on, there we go. Yeah. Okay. That gives us some time. Ooh, okay, so there's a temptation here to, like, just send this upward, but that fails quickly. Let's do this instead. I think that sends... yes. Okay. Nope. Start with that. Nope. Wanna start with that? Nope. Maybe? No. No. Alright, so we can make a match with red doing that. We can make a match with black doing that or that. We can make a match with green doing that. So it's got to be one of those to start with. Yellow is out of the way. Now if we did this to start... Okay. Easy. Oh, I messed that up, apparently. This was that first move, and we don't want to do that. We make this our first move. Then we do this. Then we do this, and then we do this. Okay. Our only good move at the moment is this. It can't be that. It's this instead. If we do this, that's okay. That isolates. So this is what we want to start with. We do that or that. I think this will be better. We set that up to do that. Nope. That's me being dumb. We start with this. No. Maybe. Oh no, so close. Nope, obviously not. That's just what we just did. That's what we just did, and we know it doesn't work. Let's start with that. There we go. Now, I like the premise of this game. It is simple. It is elegant, I'll say that. I am finding myself not enthralled. Because here's the thing, for this puzzle game, my brain has not yet found the, oh, that's how you work it answer. Like, it's just a lot of trial and error for me at the moment, so I haven't... That's bad, because that leaves 2 blues. We could do this. That's wrong. See, this... I'll see a few moves, but then I get myself isolated and things just fall apart. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 blues as well as 2 layered blues, but the pinks can't... One of the layered blues can't be accessed until we free the pink in the first place. What if we do that? That's kind of crazy. And that is wrong. That's wrong. Yeah, so... I'm sure there's a good way to approach this. Like I can tell, to get the last of the blues, you need to solve pink. And also to get the yellows, you need to solve pink. To solve pink, you need to get some of the blues. So you need a 3-fur of blues to start with. Now for the greens you can mostly just kind of do. And now I've isolated the green. So, Yeah. I like the game, but it's not giving me the sense that puzzle games should give you, where you feel like you're growing and learning. Because either the answer is obvious or I only get it through trial and error. And that's not giving me much. What are the options in the game? Music, sound effects, colorblind, unlock all, and full. Okay, now. Okay, so I think this is a good game, but it's not giving me the mental stimulation I normally expect of puzzle games. So we're gonna call it here for now for this game. We'll move over to the other one that I have lined up for today because I had two fun looking, colorful puzzle games. So we're gonna end out of there.